Hi, Doug Gray here. Welcome to another episode of Health or Holistic Professional Success. Today we're going to be talking about the 7 key attributes that patients want in a holistic health professional. Let's check it out. Hi everyone, Doug Grant. We're going to be talking about the things your patients want in a holistic health professional. So it doesn't matter whether you're a chiropractor, naturopath, a medical doctor, a trainer, a physical therapist, doesn't matter. What do your patients want or customers want as far as your attributes, the things that you stand for, the things that you do on a daily basis? What are they looking for when it comes to picking their health professional? So let's get right into it. Talk about those things. Think about the things during this podcast that you can do to bolster up the principles that you might be lacking in a little bit, or maybe even more importantly, ask those around you how you're doing with these attributes and really have an open mind, because what it's about is really helping our patients. And as we help our patients, they refer more and they refer more, and it builds our ultimate goal of really helping as many people as possible. So think about getting outside your comfort zone a little bit, asking others what they think, where you stand with these principles. So let's just start off. Of the 7, number 1's compassion. Compassion. Patients and the customers really want compassion. They want to know that you're there, that you're focused in on them, that you have compassion for their needs, asking them what's most important to them, what brings them in today, why are they there, and really focusing on whatever that is. And I think that in looking at the research on these 7 principles or attributes, it was interesting that patients complained a lot about the doctor didn't even really care why I was there that day or why I called in to go in. They were just looking at my chart and carried on with things, that they didn't listen to me. So compassion really has a lot to do with listening. How well are you listening to your patient that day for the reason they came in that day? And there was one of the doctors that we were talking about this, and he said, well, they came in because they were scheduled for that day. Well, the reality is that the patient had been thinking about things, and when I go in, I really want to explain this concern I have. And the problem was that the doctor thought, oh, it's just a scheduled visit to do this, and they didn't have the compassion. They didn't listen. The second thing is a strong work ethic. A strong work ethic. Patients love to see strong work ethics. They love to see that you're there. You're there early, you're focused, even when you're done with them, that you're ready to move and get things done, talking to the staff about different things that need to happen. Had a patient that sent in a testimonial one time saying that they got with their doctor, and right when they're done, they heard their doctor say, hey, the electrodes on this machine need to be replaced. We need to do this, really make it better for the customer, for the patient. And that it really impressed that patient so much that they sent a testimonial in saying, hey, that doctor cares, has a strong work ethic. The second I was gone, he was already looking at ways to make it better and to keep things up to speed, when a lot of clinics kind of seem to go downhill with their tools, with the different things that they have. And so that was really cool. So number 1's compassion. Number 2 is a strong work ethic. Number 3 is professionalism and holistic doctors. This is probably one of the largest areas that we need to work on in the holistic field, and that is professionalism. I think many times when we're thinking holistic and we have a little more natural approach, it's easy to not be as professional in the way you dress, the way your staff dresses, the way your clinic looks, how clean and crisp it is, up to date letters. And one of the big ways that you can increase your professionalism is every day, now write this down, every day be a patient for 5 minutes. What does that mean? Every day be a patient for 5 minutes means this. You drive in and park where the patients park. You walk in the door that patients walk in, not where the doctors walk in or staff. You sit down in the chairs that the patients sit in. You look at what the reading material is. You see what's on the wall. You look at the front desk where the pencils are, where The pads are what's going on there. You walk through the entire experience. It takes 5 minutes, and you'll notice, oh my gosh, that sign's been there forever, or it's messed up, or there's this hole in the wall, or there's this, there's that. Because many times as professionals and clinicians, we come in a whole different way. We don't go through the patient experience. So in order to increase number 3, professionalism, be a patient once a day for 5 minutes. Be a patient once a day for 5 minutes. It'll change your world. It'll change your clinic's world. All right. Number 4, knowledge. Knowledge is critical. A lot of patients have concerns with their doctor or with their health professional staying up with knowledge. That's why one of the biggest things you can do is to go to seminars, take classes, whether it's online or you go. One of the greatest things that patients love to hear is doctors talking about, yeah, I went to this class this weekend, or I was reading this, or we took this course, our office is being certified in this. They feel that you're staying up on the latest, and that's so important to keep that knowledge up. And an easy way to do that also is as you read the blogs from Optimal Health Systems that come out every week on the latest research, whatever it might be, that you mention some of that stuff to your patients. Hey, this weekend I was just noticing that vitamin D helped prevent coronavirus, or it helped to lengthen it. And the research is very strong now that we have data on that. And just reading this study about that. Something as simple as that, or about another herb or a practice or whatever it might be. So keep up on the knowledge. Next is confidence. Confidence is interesting because there's a lot of, in the study that is going through, there's a lot of people that feel they have confidence, but really they were given across the cocky vibe and the arrogance vibe versus being confident. Confidence is being out there, being okay to being out there and teaching and educating, but doing it in a way of caring, come back to the compassion again. Confidence is saying, whatever your problem is, we're going to solve it. I'm going to do whatever's needed. I'll consult with whoever I need to. We're going to get down to that, to the root problem. And so a lot of times confidence can come through the right way by not always saying I, but saying our team here is the best. We also associate with mentors that are the best in the world. We're going to come up with the answer for you. And so switching the word I for we can show the positive confidence that really can make a difference out there. So just think about that. For confidence, use more we, less I, but use it a lot, that you can get things and help things get accomplished for them. The next one, number 6, is humility. Humility is interesting because patients, again, are wanting a competent health professional, but they want one that's humble. And I think it comes back to the reason I like confidence and humility next to each other is because humility really can come from that it takes a tribe, that it takes a team. And that humility is that you're confident in what you know and that you're committed to learn more, but you have a team to help you, that in a holistic world, you can't be an expert at everything. And so always bringing that into play. That one of my favorite things is people that will talk about as is appropriate about a higher power within their clinic and saying, we just respect a higher power. We respect that something created us greater than ourselves, and we do the best we can to respect that nature, respect that the body was created perfect, and we're here just to help it align properly. And that always brings that humility in, but you still have the confidence that you're attacking it, that you're doing the things needed to help the patient. So that's a great one. And then the last one is passion. The last one is passion. It's about being able to have the energy and ready to roll. And a lot of times it's just greeting people, looking them in the eyes and just saying, I'm so glad you're here. This is what I love to do. This is, what I was built for. And I love the statements, what I was built for. It's one of the things that really brings passion in, that when people find their true calling, that's passion. And so to be able to use those words, try it with a patient. This is what I was built for. I was built to be able to find the things that are needed in the hard cases and be able to help people reach optimal health. And it's one of the things that brings me the greatest joy in life. And so passion is key. So that's the 7 things that patients want in a health professional. So let's go through them really quick. Compassion, being able to be there for the patient, listening to them as to why they're there that day, strong work ethic, being early, focusing, always having your mindset toward things to be able to improve and let your patients see that. Professionalism, how you dress, Putting yourself in the patient's place 1 time a day, 5 minutes, try that. It's going to change your world. Being able to see what needs to happen for that patient to have a professional experience. Knowledge, continue to learn, read books, but express the knowledge, not just having it, express the knowledge as you gain it. Confidence, being able to be confident in what you're doing, focusing in on the patient, but using more we than I. Humility, again, a lot of times my recommendation is to acknowledge the higher power. And then passion, being able to let them know how much this means to you and what you're doing was a choice by you. That this, out of anything you can do in the world, you chose this because you're there to help them. So that's it. The 7 principles to help you be a better holistic health professional, because that's what patients are looking for. Give it a shot. Let us know in the feedback how these things go as you apply some of these principles. Make sure you click on the button to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much. Holistic professional success is there for you. All you have to do is remember to keep chewing 1 bite at a time.